at night? Are you able to find a place to rest and sleep?
No, that's the hardest part, is there's no sleep. If you sleep at night, you look at getting arrested. Typically, I'll try to nap during the day somewhere, sometimes right here on these, type grassy hills and stuff. That's kind of how they do it. That's their disincentive. It's how they try to keep the numbers down and keep people from coming here from other places like Seattle and other places that are overrun with the homelessness problem. That's the hardest part about it. It's really hard to find a healthy routine and to get back into in order to get a job, you have to be able to, have clean clothes. You have to have, you have to be, it's almost like because of lack of, sleep deprivation leaves you almost in this delusional state. And then on top of that, your clothes are being thrown away constantly. You're not legally allowed to have, anything like luggage anywhere, because a lot of the public, it's considered obstruction of, whatever. That's probably the hardest part about it, is trying to figure out how to create a stable routine that's gonna I can't even find the words right now, sorry. Not much sleep at night. Sometimes, you nap during the day. Sometimes you find a place at night if you're lucky. But for the most part, I find that's the easiest way to find a pair of handcuffs. I was arrested last night right there. I was almost arrested down at the end of that wall there for sleeping. They woke me up behind a board. It was a rainy day, and I was kind of just hiding behind a piece of plywood, just trying to find some, just trying to stay warm really and dry as possible. And they had detained me, and then they were in the process of arresting me, and they were charging me with loitering in use because there were paraphernalia foils in the location around me. They weren't mine, but I was in possession of some paraphernalia. So because of that, when they searched me, gave them probable enough cause to connect the two. So and then by the grace of God, I was very lucky that night. I was fortunate. A different call came in, and they came back in the middle of writing a ticket and everything and said, "Today's your lucky day. We just got a call a little more important than you. We'll be back later. If you're here, you'll be going with us to jail. So find somewhere else to go." So I packed up and left, and I thankfully wasn't arrested that night. I didn't have any warrants and stuff. That's one thing they do. Most of the time is when they stop us, they run our names, of course, and they look for warrants, and that's an easy way to kind of cycle people through and take care of the warrants, and then also justly, because there's not a lot of space for people in jail, especially the homelessness, because most of the time we're not up to any trouble. A lot of us are just trying to survive. We're just really just here. Don't really have anywhere else to go. Not much else to do. So they need to keep room for the people that are beating their spouses and their children, or robbing places and burglaries, things like that. They have to leave jail space for them. So typically, you kind of got to really be a butt to get arrested or have a warrant, or trespassing. Like I said, certain places like this, they are trying to clean up, understandably. This road's had a lot of problems. I used to live here. I've been here for 4 years. I had an apartment at a family tree just down the road. So I've seen it kind of transform from the beginning. I'm here now because my mom's still there. She's why I came to Washington. And, and it's just kind of just a peaceful empty place to be, not a lot, there's no reason not to be here. It's kind of space for me here. So for the most part, I don't get any guff for it, but like I said, it comes to sleeping at night, then I start getting run around a little bit. But my biggest problem with being here is they like to throw my stuff away. So keeping clothes, food, things like that's impossible. But other than that, it's a pretty peaceful place to be, really. I mean.